Monday nights were wars to us. SmackDown buttons broken. Every power bomb, every stunner, words unspoken. PlayStation fires through the night till N64 restarts. Backyard belts and 90s grit, living in our hearts. Kurt Angle grabs the ankle, twist of pain so sweet. Socks for shin guards, cardboard masks, crowd under
La la, la la. Yeah, we are back, I hope. Hopefully, it looks like it's going now. Music to shake your buns to, AW says. And Wes says, stop being so mean. Once again, just like AW said, gotta love the streams where you guys gotta read my lips. Hopefully you guys know how to read lips, or maybe I should do sign language. Another great opening to an epic live stream that I do my whole intro and it's muted, or we got technical difficulties, problems, whatever. I believe you can hear me now. Yup. But with all that happening, we got CM Punk and Gunther in the ring. We're watching Monday Night Raw live, and because it's live, the show gotta go on. So we gotta deal with technical difficulties as they happen. That's just the way it goes. Unfortunately, another stream. I had to do some updates earlier, so it looks like everything just kind of reset. But I believe we're good now, so we can get back in and focus on some Monday Night Raw. I've got some snacks, so I'm gonna start drinking up and eating and enjoying my Monday night. It's good to see you guys in the chat, West Plays and AW. Glad to have you guys back. Cheers to all you on a Monday night. Woo! Let's get it, let's go. It's epic time. Gunther straight talking trash, much like AW loves to do in the chat. Yo, 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 what is up? Glad to see you guys in there. Thanks for standing by as we figured out all the craziness. I try to have some, like, whenever I do have problems, I try to have standby, like, buttons on the OBS, so that way at least you guys ain't watching my crazy self do nothing. So hopefully that worked a little bit. AW, I like that. Music to shake your buns to. That was a good one. Just came up from my basement. Just made a Royal Rumble video. What in the world? That's cool. That's cool, man. I gotta start watching your videos, dude. I think I checked out your channel one time. I seen you making some dinosaur videos or something like that. I still haven't seen Jurassic World on my list of many things to do, but it'll happen. And look at Naomi backstage with Stephanie Valquer. Naomi doing what she do best, talk some trash. She getting angry. Walking you like a dog. That's crazy. Wild. She said, I wouldn't let that slide. You love to see it. Naomi as a heel is just so clean. They like unlocked something with Naomi. I'm glad she's able to shine a little bit, you know what I'm saying? What is going on here? The whole arena just went black. What's going on? Who is this? Is this Braun Breaker? Do he got a new entrance? No, it's Rusev. Oh, man. Rusev. We ain't got no seats in this studio. What's going on here? So Rusev is going to be going one-on-one up next with Sheamus. It's, well, he said it's going to be a banger. I would say a little more old school like JR. It's going to be a slobber knocker. What's up, Jack? The family's joining in on the fun. Oh man, the reason you got back into WWE. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. There was a long time where I was not even into WWE, if you can imagine it, as much as I love WWF, WWE, all the old school stuff. There was a great period of time where I didn't know what was going on. Um, but every now and then, I would kind of find myself going back and watching and kind of figuring out who all the new people were and catching up with the storylines and everything. And most of the time, it was any time that I saw that The Rock was going to be back on TV. Like that would always make me go back and watch. And then I would kind of fall off a little bit. But ever since I would say about a good 2-3 years ago, I started really getting back into WWE. I think when I first started the channel about a year ago, I got to watch that first WrestleMania. Fast forward all the way to this year's WrestleMania in Vegas. And I mean, next year's is a little less than half a year away. Um, so yeah, that's like 3 consecutive WrestleMania seasons that I've been actively watching wrestling. Even with all of life's ups and downs and all the changes, I'm still into it. I'm still watching at least weekly. Even if I don't stream, I try to catch up a little bit just so I can stay relevant and talk to you guys about the storylines, because if I don't watch too long, these storylines go by so quick. New wrestlers pop up all the time. You don't know who's in there. Real American beer. I still haven't tried that. I might have to find Hulk Hogan and have a real American beer. I like these wrestling commercials as much as I hate all the ads on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. I do like when they incorporate some of the wrestling commercials, like the Slim Jim, the Minute Maid. They actually have wrestlers in there. You get to see Jey Uso spear somebody. Cody Rhodes doing a super kick? What? Everybody got a super kick nowadays. Haha, that's cool, man. Watching Raw with a Stromboli. That last message that you put was pretty cool. It was nice seeing you and watching WWE and just hanging out. You were the calmness in the storm for me. That's cool. That's really some kind words there, dude. Sometimes in life, it's good to find those things that you can kind of pull back from and just walk away from all the craziness that is in life, whether it be a video game, wrestling, watching your favorite streamer, whatever hobbies you have. I know you like to make videos. That's pretty cool. That's what most of the time it is for me, turning on a camera, kind of coming up with different ideas and short films and skits and stuff like that. Kind of helps me escape the real world. That's what I like to do. So I'm glad that I could at least a little bit be that for you. That's cool. So we got a rematch of Raw 3 weeks ago, Rusev versus Sheamus. Now this, I guess you could call it feud, has been a little bit off my radar. I didn't see the one from 3 weeks ago. I think that was around the time that I was like moving in here, so I must have missed that. But it's sort of like one of those forgotten feuds, kind of like not a B storyline, but maybe like a D storyline. It's just kind of back there in the background. But hopefully, I mean, maybe it'll turn into something. I don't see these two wrestling at like SummerSlam. They're sort of like mid to low card on a Monday Night Raw. So it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I remember when your brother was in the hospital and you let me know that he wasn't doing too good. Hopefully, I mean, everything's better and good now. I never got to catch up with you. I think that was around the same time too that like I was in my schooling and kind of moving around and whatnot. So hopefully everything's good. Hopefully the family's better. Your little brother's doing better. But I appreciate you just coming on here, being active in the comments section or the chat, and supporting what I do, man. It's great to have people like you. So appreciate you, man. Finally out. That's great. That's great to hear, man. I will be right back, so just give me 1 second. I'm going to step away for a little bit here, but I'm going to keep everything going.
Most likely not, but what it does do is force your opponent to exert extra energy. You have to kick out of 3, 4, 5 pinfall attempts. You're going to find yourself running out of wind. I think we tend to forget sometimes what Rusev accomplished here in WWE in his first run. His first 14 months here.
All right, cool. I believe we're good still. I think everything's still good to go. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't mess up no settings. Gotta love every time you start off a stream and you're muted and you don't know what the heck's gonna happen for the rest of the stream, whether it's gonna stay that way or not. So, good thing, we are still good. We can enjoy Monday Night Raw. Open up my bag of chips. Oh, here comes Jack. Jack wants some chips, but you can't have none, player. No chips for the doggy. So Rusev has been a part of WWE, at least off and on, for a long time. He's even slimmed down some. Like, he doesn't look as big as he used to, but obviously he's a lot older. Sheamus has also gone through ups and downs between, like, gaining weight, being bigger, coming back, losing a bunch of it. Both have been with the company, left the company, come back. And that's what's interesting, is they are still right there neck and neck with each other and now even feuding. So I guess they kind of took two people who they don't really maybe know a lot what to do with. Like, Sheamus used to be a world champion, and I'm pretty sure Rusev used to be as well. Sheamus just botched a move. Try number 2. See, even in wrestling, when you're live, sometimes you mess up, player. That was good. That's good. Sheamus played it off like a G. I like that. Yeah, man. I see that you said you try to stream. That's pretty cool. Streaming is not really something that, like, I was always into. It's very much recent for me. I'm more into, like, skits and filming and behind the camera stuff. I guess acting as well too, but when you're live and you're just doing streams and you're sitting here, it's kind of different unless you have something kind of entertaining, like a video game, or like when I watch Raw, it's like, yeah, you guys can't really see it, but it helps keep me, like, active. If I was just sitting here talking to a dead camera, like, oh, I don't know, that'd be kind of rough. But the whole point of me saying all that is streaming is something that I don't think is very easy, and I don't think a lot of people can just kind of, like, go out there and do it without a bunch of practice and trying again and again and doing different things and not being afraid to just turn the camera on. And I know you said you're a little bit young, but give it some time. Maybe in a few years, try to go back to it if it's still, like, if you still find out that that's something that you want to do. I would say don't give it up, man. Especially if it's something that you aspire to. I don't like when things or people try to tell us no, like what we can and can't do. And I know rules are for a reason and things like that, but I don't believe that certain things should hold you back from things that you love and that you believe in and you want to do in life. So I would just say try a few years from now, keep it going. If it's really something that you want to do, don't give up. Kind of like John Cena said, don't give up. Or I guess never give up, right? It's a good quote from our used to be good guy, John Cena. Superman John. Yo, the reason you kept on pushing and now you have 73 subs. That's dope, man. I know what that feels like to be in that, like, when I first started, I pretty much had like a lot of subs. It was like an old channel that I took back from like the 2000s and I kind of grew it to what I have now, but I started with practically nothing. And it's kind of rough. It's not easy. But little by little, you know, you see a viewer here, a viewer there, a like there. And the thing that I will say is if you just enjoy what you do, I think that'll eventually come no matter what. So you're doing it already. So just keep pushing, keep going out there, trying different stuff, man. It'll happen. But that's cool. I appreciate the kind words, brother.
Toyota Center in Houston's jam-packed tonight. Sold out
Deserve to be top tier in streams. Well,
Monday Night Raw before the epic two-night SummerSlam
epic. I be trying. I try. Little by little, I try to update things or change things around, like the studio or like the presentation. Most of the time when I'm live, it doesn't work until I kind of tweak things and then it finally goes. But I'm learning. Every time I go live, learning just different things. Like I said earlier, I did this whole intro off the cuff, no scripts, just we're back Monday Night Raw live, and it was all muted. But that's what happens sometimes. It is what it is. Still to come, Roman Reigns live. I'm guessing they're gonna hold that towards like later on, the end of the show. That would be my guess. So we'll see. Becky Lynch still to come live. What's really interesting is a match like this, I figured, would have been done rather quickly. But I think we've gone to commercial break like at least twice now, and they're giving it the time. And I saw a lot of that on SmackDown, is where they're kind of giving these matches that usually, I think like at least maybe 5-10 years ago, probably would have came out here, did a couple moves, roll up, and the match is over. So at least with the newer regimes, they're kind of giving these superstars the time to get out there and at least prove themselves as far as like they can rank their way back up on the roster. Because like I said, Sheamus used to be a champion. So was Rusev. I don't think I've ever really been a Sheamus fan, though. I think I liked Rusev a little bit more. And for the most part, Sheamus has been like a good guy. Ooh. Rusev was the Gunther before Gunther was Gunther, if that makes sense. He was the original Gunther. And he had Lana. Not Lana from Smallville, but Lana. You know, a different Lana. She looked more like Supergirl than Lana, but I mean, whatever. But if you were watching back then, you know who Lana is. Boom! Big knee to the face of Rusev. Down goes, oh, I was going to say Goliath, but he's still kicking out. We're going to have like a 30-minute match here, folks. A knee tapper, what? One of those Logan Paul drones.
Situation, two men physically abusing one another here tonight. Sheamus, Rusev, critical part of this matchup. Two modern day gladiators.
You liked the stream. I appreciate that, man. Every like, every subscribe, every time you come on here and view and hang out and blow up the chat helps with just being seen and helps the channel grow. So I appreciate every little bit that you do, brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't, like you were saying, you weren't alive when certain wrestlers were alive. I mean, I wasn't alive when Hulk Hogan was like super huge back in like the 70s and 80s. I was born in the 90s, you know, that was like right when the Attitude Era was like taking off. People like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. So every generation has their own superstars, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But you're alive now. And you got some great superstars here in the WWE. Oh, Sheamus is done. Rusev is he's going to pass out. His face is getting kind of red. As red as these hot Cheetos. Okay. Don't tap, Sheamus. He's going to get the ropes. What in the Hulkster? He's trying. He's gripping his face. Okay. They're letting these guys go a bit. You stupid mule. What? Stubborn mule? Damn. Okay, Rusev. He just called him a jackass. Pillow. Waboom. You can have the other one too. You want the other one? You want both? No? The wife needed a pillow. She's here watching as well. Hanging out. You know, wrestling is like a family event. We got the dogs in here, the wife. Everybody's in the studio watching Monday Night Raw. I even left a few waters for you. Look at that. And they're for whoever. I hear you coughing over there. Boom, bro. Kick. It's over. Oh, Sheamus pulled out the win. I thought Rusev was going to get that one, though, to be honest. Either one of these guys, though, I don't really have any skin in the game as far as like who I want to win. Like, they have definitely both put on good matches in their days, but they're not my favorite wrestlers, so I'll wait till there's something I want to see. Get a little excited, like Dirty Dominic. Bring him out. Tiffy time. Look at Rusev trying to cheat. What was that he pulled out of the... He had like a cane or something he was trying to smack Sheamus with? I'm dropping Cheetos everywhere. Mm-hmm. Hey, Grande Americano. Heck yeah.
pero con el grande americano. La gente debe esperar.
Grande speaks.
Also, you're fake. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. You disrespect me, and you disrespect all the luchadors everywhere. You know what? You have this fire. Soy luchador, pero tú eres basura, güey.
He just called him trash? That's crazy. He said, I'm a luchador, you are trash. Soy luchador, tú eres basura. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, a little sneaker. He's trying to get these hot Cheetos, but it's not gonna happen, kid. So that's something that I am looking forward to seeing. I guess next Tuesday it comes out. Unreal on Netflix. It's sort of like this behind the scenes of, I guess, WrestleMania or the most recent like year in WWE. And I'm excited to see all this behind the scenes footage in the world of WWE. I think that was at the Royal Rumble when I Show Speed was there. And they sent him out into the Royal Rumble. Stephanie's all happy. That's cool. A streamer, whether he's on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, I think he's a Twitch streamer mainly, but a streamer going from streaming WWE events to being backstage at a live PLE, pay-per-view, just kind of being backstage with the stars, being that big, and then being told, hey, guess what? You're in the Royal Rumble. Go out there. Now, he did get broken in half by Braun Breaker, and I don't know if I would want to take that bump. But homeboy got to be on TV and in a Royal Rumble. That's like a kid, like Kid Eddie. That's like a dream come true. So, I Show Speed out here living out my childhood dreams. Crazy. Well, we got the New Day out here. New Day in the house. Let's see if, I don't know if this is their rematch for the WWE titles, but they got it coming. What's this kid doing? Nothing good, Jack. Your mom's telling on you.
Looking for some positive
El Grande. That's cool, man. That we like the same things and whatnot. That's cool. Yeah, man, you'll find in life there's a lot of people out there with very similar interests as you. You just got to find them. I think for a long time, like, it wasn't popular to be into superheroes and be into comic books and wrestling. Like, when I was a kid, everybody, even to this day, you know wrestling's fake, right? That's the number one thing. Wrestling is fake, which is epic that I have a shirt, the John Cena shirt with The Rock and I forget his name, Travis Scott, that says wrestling is real. And that's like, I love wearing that shirt because it's a big middle finger to everyone throughout the years who ever said that wrestling is fake. Because everybody knows it's a show. Like, we don't need you to come out here and condescend and talk down on something we love. It's like saying, You know that movie's fake, right? You know that comic book's fake, right? You know superheroes are fake, right? Bruh, so what? Everything that we see in the world, unless it's the person sitting next to you, which we don't even know if that's a... Too deep. Even the person sitting next to you, unless it's that, everything else is fake. The phone in your hand, the video recorder here, it's all... I'm gonna get canceled. Anyways, but yeah, I just love watching wrestling, and so it's cool to find people who are on that similar wavelength, right? Like the same things. So I encourage you, man, to keep finding people who like what you like, but to just keep being you. If dinosaurs is your thing, you like wrestling, superheroes, whatever, keep doing it, man. She said, too deep. I love how much food commercials there is during Monday Night Raw. They're trying to sell me something, but I already got my bag of hot Cheetos. It's not gonna work. I'm about halfway done with this energy drink, so it's only gonna get worse. Hey man, 5 views is 5 views that I didn't have on a video when I was starting out. So whether it's 5, 10, or 5,000, man, keep grinding. I would say try to come up with creative ideas on titles, right? Titles most of the time are what people read and help click on, and then your thumbnail too. If you create a picture that will grab people and bring them in, they're more likely to click on it and watch it a little bit. But from there, that's when it gets really hard. Because you can have the perfect title, the perfect thumbnail, they watch the video, they don't vibe, and they just scroll away. It is what it is, but the consistency is what's gonna get you there. So just keep at it. WWE Late Night with Cody Rhodes. Oh, August 2nd. I'm guessing that's gonna be after SummerSlam. That's cool. But yeah, I was telling all the viewers earlier that you can watch SummerSlam on the big screen in the movie theaters, which is crazy. I don't know if that actually made the original cut. I think I might have still been mute at that point. I updated OBS and like everything reset, and so everything was off. I was muted as soon as I started the stream. I thought we were gonna get El Grande Americano out here versus the New Day, but it looks like we get Team Angle wannabes out here. Triple threat match, tag team, triple threat. #1 contenders match for the WWE World title, or tag team title. So whoever wins this goes on to SummerSlam, essentially. That's cool. It's not Carlito cool, but that's cool. So what's funny is there used to be a team in red, white, and blue, like these guys. And pretty much almost like the same outfits. They were called Team Angle, after Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist. He was a WWE wrestler. He was like the original all-American guy, right? Left WWE, went to TNA. They somewhat replaced him, brought back a new team, called it something different, but they're pretty much the same thing. But then now you got El Grande Americano, which I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, luchador wrestler from the Gulf of America. Oh my goodness, crazy stuff. But that's part of WWE, man. It's like they kind of fuse real life and whimsical, and it's beautiful. It's great. It's like a satire of the real world, right? I mean, if you didn't know, at one time, Mr. Donald Trump was in the WWE, which is nuts. That's crazy. Vince McMahon versus Donald Trump. What a world. I heard of Kurt Angle. Good. That's cool. Those are some kind words, man. I don't think I've ever, if someone's ever called me a hero, I don't look at myself as a hero, but it's pretty cool to have people say that I'm like a hero to them. That's cool. I mean, I'm sure that's how Superman feels, is like he's just out there doing things. No. What I'm saying is like Superman doesn't look at himself as a hero, right? He's just out there being who he is, doing what he does. And yeah, sure, people might look at him as a hero, but he doesn't try to like, hey, I'm gonna be a hero. He just is him. And so I guess you could say in a way that is a comparison, but I'm not trying to do that. But Superman is my favorite superhero, so if I got compared to anyone, hopefully it would be Superman. I love Superman. He's the best hero ever. Now that new movie.
Well, you haven't done a review yet.
I know but it's not bad. That movie's not bad. It's just different. And everybody can have their own version of Superman. That's what's great about comic books and superheroes. And you might love Superman the Animated Series, and I might like the Death of Superman arc. Just two different parts of the same overarching Superman. That is my favorite part of the Superman comics in a whole, is the Death of Superman arc. If you haven't read it, I recommend going back and reading The Death of Superman, which pretty much saved Superman comics back in the day. Buy a minivan. No, thank you. My mom used to have a minivan back in the day. Random, but that's. It was a red minivan. No, never. We even had a blue one too that we used to like wrestle off of. Like we would do like when we did our backyard and front yard wrestling, we would like swanton bomb and moonsault off of a beat up old blue van. Or no, the red van and the little blue car. Sorry, it was a little blue car. But yeah, I have a vivid memory of doing a moonsault and a crossbody off of the red van onto Conrad and Jason. It was great. It's great. Some of the best times of my life, doing exactly what WWF at the time said that we should not do, which is try this at home. Bo, try this at home? We did. It was great. It was so good. Okay, you like Batman versus Superman, and then Superman died. So that is one of my favorite superhero movies. So Batman v Superman basically takes the story of Death of Superman and put it into live action form, right? So in the comics, if you go back and read it, the Death of Superman arc, Superman goes up against Doomsday. Doomsday and Superman basically fight to the death. Superman beats Doomsday, but in doing so, Doomsday kills Superman. And then you have all the aftermath of a world without Superman, which everyone is left to. Superman is the strongest, most epic superhero in all the universe. And now that there's a void there, right? So everyone has to kind of like fill those shoes, and they just can't. Like, you can't fill the shoes of Superman. He's the greatest hero ever. But that movie's great. Ooh, freaking roundhouse kick to, I don't think that was Xavier Woods. I think that was Kofi Kingston. So I'm hoping New Day goes on to win and goes to face the champions at SummerSlam, which I don't even know who the champions are right now, man. I don't know if it's the Street Profits, if it's the White Six. I think those are the SmackDown champions. But I don't know who. Oh no, the New Day beat, not the New Day. Judgment Day beat the New Day. Judgment Day is the Raw Tag Team Champions. I think the White Six are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Too many titles to keep track of. Even I mess up sometimes, babe. It's a lot to keep track of, especially when you don't watch all the time. Whoa, epic neck breaker. And a sneeze into the mic. Bless me. I'm sure that was great on the other end. Excuse me. I don't know who this guy is, but he just got pushed off the top rope. But he looks pretty cool. He looks sort of like a very young Razor Ramon. I like the gloves. I like his style a little bit. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Bless you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Out here sneezing up a storm. Too much hot Cheetos. I'm sweating. I got all this energy. Is it hot in here? Is it just me? It's the lights. It has to be the lights. You know, the lights add 10 pounds. I mean, 10 watts of camera adds 10 pounds. Lights add 10 degrees of epicness. I'm just stuffing my face with hot Cheetos. It's great. Uh-oh. Reverse. Oh. Roll up. Kofi got caught. Dang. Latino World Order gets the win over Kofi and the other American guys. I don't know their name. Team USA. That's what we'll call them. But El Grande Americano tried to come out here and do his thing and help his team. Nice corkscrew. But Grande Americano kind of like backed out of the way. You can see that. He kind of let his team lose a little bit there, which is wild. LWO getting the spotlight here on Monday Night Raw, going to, I guess, SummerSlam against the Judgment Day. Haven't really seen them get kind of a push up until now, so that's pretty interesting. Raw recap tomorrow on WWE YouTube, on the YouTube channel of WWE, which I think I've only watched like once or twice. Raw recaps and the talk shows afterwards are kind of cool. They give you kind of like a different insight to after the show, a little bit behind the scenes, but I prefer watching just straight up Monday Night Raw. Once Raw is done, I like to kind of move on to the rest of the week, which is usually why I only do Raw and SmackDown and the pay-per-views. Everything in between, LFG, all that, they're great, but it's not like, to me, like the main storyline, right? It's kind of like, I guess, what could you equate it to? Loki and the main storyline of Marvel, right? Like you have like the Avengers stories, and then you have like the Loki show, or like,
I see what you mean, like the filler stuff.
yeah, you have all the in-between stuff, the filler, and I'm just not here for it. I want to see the main storyline. I don't really care about Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's
I mean, not necessarily, because nothing happened with Krang. Nothing happened with Krang.
You're talking about
Kang? Kang. Kang.
Marvel.
Nothing happened with Kang.
You literally have to watch
Krang. Krang is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
with Marvel to know what's
Yeah,
going
that's
on with
rough for
Marvel,
me.
including the what ifs now that they open up the.
Oh, damn. Look at who has a voice all of a sudden. We're going to put her on a mic so she can be mic'd up over here in the corner. The wife said she wants to join the conversation, guys.
No, I do not.
You talking about Marvel and she knows everything. There's EO Sky backstage. A little flashback to WrestleMania in April, which feels like it was just yesterday, but really it was like 5-6 months ago. No, three, I guess, huh? May, June, July, yeah. But it feels like it was just yesterday. And at the same time, it feels like WrestleMania is just around the corner. These years just fly by.
Wait, WrestleMania or SummerSlam?
Well, SummerSlam's
Yeah.
in 2 weeks, or like a week and a half.
You're saying the next WrestleMania.
Yeah, the next WrestleMania feels like it's already here, but I keep thinking WrestleMania is in like March-ish, like it used to be. But now every year it's in April. But back in the day, it was like towards the end of March, or like mid-March. But it's always been after the Super Bowl, because they don't like to compete with the Super Bowl. But I guess that was kind of like a flashback to the storyline of what led to Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. Wednesday, season 2. I think it comes out in August. I think it's like August 6th or something like that. Right after SummerSlam. I'm guessing the next upcoming Wednesday.
It should come out on Wednesday.
August 6th. And then part 2, September 3rd. Most of the time, though, these things, I wish they would come out like in spooky season, like mid or like September, October, you know?
People get into it once it's fall time. August is like the start of fall, so people want to watch spooky things and whatever in the start of fall to get them in the mood.
Yeah, I would say like if you got something spooky coming out or you're doing like a scary movie or something, I say like release it like end of September. That way you can watch it all spooky season long, you know, all October, if it's really good or something like that. But most of the time you'll see like, I think the Final Destination movie, the newest one, came out in like May or June. And I was like, what? Like it's summer, bro. I want to watch this when it's like fall and like the breeze is spooky. And like it's just, I want to watch stuff like that. So that's why I thought it was interesting that Stranger Things isn't coming out until like November. I was like, bro, they're totally skipping like the October season. Halloween is like right around the corner and they couldn't like, we're going to release it October 15th. Like, nah. November? Bruh.
Well, maybe they wanted the spooky season to last.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that's what I was saying is like we're going to try to maybe go back and rewatch Stranger Things from the beginning. Starting in like mid-October, I guess. If you do that, you can watch like an episode a day up until like the release of the new one, which I think is like November 24th or 29th.
Oh, it's
It's at
at the end of November?
the end of November. So if you watch like one a day, you can pretty much watch all seasons leading up to the premiere. And then you can just watch the premiere and see the final season of Stranger Things. But even that, I think it's coming out in 2 parts. Netflix keeps doing these 2-parters for their shows, which is interesting. But I get it. They're trying to drag it out. They did the same thing with Squid Games. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is back, my friend. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what Roman has to say. A man of very few words. I guess he's going to come out and talk about Paul Heyman, or he's going to say something. He's probably going to come out swinging. To be honest, I don't foresee him saying too much.
VIP ticket packages from On Location. Get premium seats, all-inclusive hospitality, behind-the-scenes experiences that bring you
I haven't even looked up how much the SummerSlam tickets are. Like, I keep telling myself I'm gonna, just to like kind of see, like, oh, is it in the realm of possibility?
No.
No. Hey, look, it's Dirty Dom.
Takes 5 minutes, you get the evaluation, we all go on with our lives. I'll go with you right now. Let's go.
But I told you, I can't right now. Roxanne and Raquel texted me that they said I gotta go help.
Dom, I've asked you once. If I come back and ask again, the tone is going to be a little different. Quit stalling.
I'm not stalling. I already told you they texted me. They need my help. What are you doing? I'm not cleared, AJ.
Not yet. You will be.
No, don't.
Janitor AJ.
I just don't understand what's even going on with the... the floor is wet. I don't want you to slip. What the hell is going on in this place, man? Well, man, nothing makes sense anymore, bro. Adam Pearce killed his own tag team division. There's another Grande Americano. The only thing that makes sense is that AJ's a janitor like he should have been from the start.
Damn. That was great. The only thing that makes sense is AJ is a janitor like he should have been from the start. That's hilarious.
Order restored. So, man, we need an advantage.
Nice. Your Uncle Danny is joining. That's cool. Welcome, Uncle Danny. Hey, Grayson Waller. I'm a big fan of the New Day and them being heels. And every time they're in the backstage, they're very entertaining behind the scenes, not just in the ring. And I think a lot of that has been missing from WWE, is kind of like these backstage segments. Just a little promo that they were cutting earlier, they're like, what is going on in this like universe, this strange universe of the WWE where nothing makes sense? That was a pretty good promo. I miss that stuff. They used to have these wacky promos back in the day on WWF. Hey, here comes the man. It's so great when your wife, who knows nothing about wrestling, starts to learn each wrestler's entrance music and starts having her favorites. It's great. I don't know who she's gonna, I don't think she's fighting anyone.
Yeah. Based on what she's saying, it doesn't look like.
I think she's gonna come out, talk trash, somebody's gonna interrupt her, and somebody will probably come in swinging.
For SummerSlam last week, Lyra versus Bayley, best 2 out of 3 falls matchup. At this point, it was tied 1 fall.
That match was actually pretty good.
The submission, and as she attempted to readjust,
Well, now they're a tag team.
with reverse
This is crazy.
Bailey and Lyra?
You missed that at the beginning? You didn't see that? They had a backstage conversation.
What? The beginning of this Monday Night Raw? Oh, I missed that. Oops.
Bird Girl was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see that. Bird Girl. But yeah, they're going one-on-one at SummerSlam, so she's probably going to come out here and interrupt her. Yeah, I didn't see that, so maybe it was when I was messing with the stream. Or how did you see that?
I saw it on the TV right here.
Huh. Maybe it was a different week? Because I don't remember seeing that earlier. They're booing Becky. No! Yeah. Put some spec on the man. Yeah.
Oh.
Happy Gilmore 2 this Friday.
Streaming on Netflix July 25th. But instead, I'm in Houston, Texas. But that's what leaders do. We don't always do what we want to do. We do what we have to do, and I have to address some important.
Even Becky Lynch getting out there into the film genre.
I had the slickest
I guess so.
victory of all time. People are calling it the slickest victory of all time. It's not just me calling it that. Other people are calling it that. But I did what I said I was going to do.
Other people.
I won, and I held everybody down. But at least I was honest about it. Unlike Lyra Valkyria, who spent months, she spent crying about how I was a thief of opportunities. And yet
That's
what's
true.
she doing right now? She is bogarting all the opportunities to this title, and not only that, but she has an opportunity to win the tag team titles tonight. Like, how greedy can you be?
She's spitting facts right now. I mean, Lyra has lost twice in a row to Becky Lynch.
I walked out of MetLife Stadium, the home of SummerSlam, as Becky Two Belts. That was different. That was revolutionary. That was groundbreaking. Her intentions are purely selfish. But as
She's trying to be the new Becky Two Belts, Ellie.
all ends now, so Lyra, come on out here.
She just needed to see what was going on. Yo, Dan, what is up? Glad to see you in the chat, man. Glad you're liking the live stream. If you're new here, we do this every Monday and Friday night for Raw and SmackDown, and we go live for pay-per-views as well. Good to see you, though. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate your support. So we got the Bird Lady and the man, Becky Lynch, in the ring pre-SummerSlam.
We are 1-for-1 in singles competition. I have brought out the best of you.
Oh, nice. The Dan is your uncle. Appreciate that. Glad to see you in the chat, uncle.
Trilogy ends at SummerSlam.
I'm a bit of an unk myself. At least that's what they call me.
I said, but if I lost to you, I would never challenge you.
But yeah, good to see you, the Dan. D.A. Dan, however you say it, whatever.
When you lose at SummerSlam, you
But we got Becky Lynch and Lyra in the middle of the ring. Becky's talking trash, saying Lyra doesn't deserve it. I mean, to be honest, I agree with Becky. Lyra had 2 title chances, lost them both, and now she's going for a third? I mean, she kind of earned the last one, but still.
My problem is I never take it quite far enough.
I think Lyra will win at SummerSlam, though. I don't foresee Becky holding on to it much longer.
No countouts, no disqualification. There must be a winner.
Is Becky going to agree to that? No disqualification, no countouts?
SummerSlam.
Anything goes?
Okay, hey, before you go, you have done nothing but disrespect me for months.
Woo!
You will not disrespect the gravitas of this match. This is the most
Put it in a Hell in a Cell match. I mean, cage match. Whatever.
ever have because it will determine the future of this championship. So you will respect this match and you will respect me.
Damn, the crowd is booing Becky. This is crazy.
Once again, I
Wild.
will be a good person and ask you to shake my hand.
Oh, man. AW.
Delivered by Valkyria.
I think AW, only me and you know what that song is. But South Park did make an epic song about uncles. It's just, it's not a good one. But glad to know that you consider me your unk, AW. Appreciate you. To Dan, cool. Glad to see that you're planning on joining the next live. It should be on SmackDown. Here comes Bailey. AW is back at the perfect time because we got women's wrestling live on Raw. And we all know how much AW loves the women's division. No botches yet, though, man. No botches. But I appreciate y'all jumping up in the chat. Bailey is here. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, AW, I did fix the mute issue. I don't know what was going on. I'm chalking it up to an update from OBS because everything was plugged in, everything was set right. All I had to do was go and kind of click a few buttons and it started right up. But it was all running from the last time, and so the only thing that was different was an update. Unfortunately, that means muted intro for the whole video, so hopefully on the replay people can get past all of that. Maybe I'll go back and edit it to just be when I came back in. But we're live, so shit happens. The Judgment Day is out here. Here comes Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. The women's tag team champions. Hey, look, Dirty Dom out here. They keep trying to push for Dirty Dom to get cleared, I guess, to fight AJ. Something tells me he's going to get the clearance note right before SummerSlam. It would be great to see that he actually is not cleared at SummerSlam, but has to fight anyways. That would be great. Mm-hmm. So they did get a tag team championship match.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bailey set it up, and Bert was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "Well, we're past, that." She's like, "I just kicked your ass."
I just kicked your ass. Now we're tag teams?
We're past all that. We're going for the championship.
Well, yeah, because she was like, well, I beat you. So, or no, Bailey got beat. So, I guess. Yeah, OBS is kind of trash sometimes, to be honest, Dan. It works, but it's not very user friendly, I would say. You have to know all the ins and outs, and it's a little bit much for like a newer beginner like me. But I watched videos on it, kind of learned what I needed to, kind of the basics for to get my live stream up and running. But there's a lot that I don't know about OBS. But I saw that when I came on here, there was like a little update, and I was like, okay, cool, just update, make sure everything's running right. Well, it set everything back to like default, and that meant my mic went along with it, so. But at least AW was an epic one and let me know that the chat was, or the audio was not working in the beginning. But another unfortunate muted intro to what we do every Monday night. We're going to start calling it Muted Mondays, throwing up sign language and everything so that y'all can watch along. But like I said, comes with the territory. It is what it is. But we're back at it. We're up and running. I'm guessing y'all can hear me now.
Zepbound means change. Discover the weight loss you can be bound for.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound.
I'm gonna start doing a 90s kids check every live stream. I'm gonna talk and they'll be like, "Can you hear me now?" And then I'll just wait for chat response. "Can you hear me now?" It'll be a lot of dead air, but I'm here for it. Can't be any worse than 5 ads every 5 minutes of Netflix. when you have to do commentary on ads. It's not good, bro. It's not good. I am looking forward to commentary on an ad. I am looking forward to watching Medea's Destination Wedding. I think I said a few weeks ago I haven't seen a Medea movie in a while. I wasn't always into the Medea movies, but then I started watching them and I was like, Medea's crazy. It's just funny. Like, I know it's a man dressed up in women's clothing, but actors act. That's what they do, right? And he gets paid damn good money for it. And he's hilarious. Some funny shit. Him being an old woman. It's funny. So, of course, we went to commercial break. The match already started. So we're mid-match. We missed the beginning. But it's Lyra and Bailey versus Raquel Rodriguez. Look at Dirty Dom over there flexing his no muscles. I love it. Dom is so great. To see him go from Dominic Mysterio to like Dirty Dom, him embracing kind of that Eddie Guerrero-like attitude. It's been pretty fun to see him as a kid, now a young adult in wrestling. I'm not sure what they're chanting, but they're chanting something, and they don't sound happy. This crowd here in Houston was booing Becky Lynch earlier, which is one of the greatest women to do the damn thing and be in the women's division, and they were out here booing Becky Lynch. I guess she's, you know, falling off a little bit. But a few months ago, they were booing Charlotte, and like last week, they were cheering Charlotte. So the crowd is forever changing. I know when Becky came back the first time, they were all excited about Becky Lynch being back. But maybe they just don't like that she's been champion for a little bit. I don't know.
So look who's stirring everything up. Liv Morgan leaves with an injury, and all of a sudden Judgment Day has all the gold. So you agree with that?
Judgment Day does have all the gold right now. They have all the championships. It's great. And there was a time where I didn't like Judgment Day, honestly. But I think that was when Damian Priest was in there. And he was the leader. And I'm not a big Damian Priest fan. So I'm glad that he's not in the Judgment Day. He was kind of the weak link, to be honest. Look at Dominic flexing again. Love to see it.
The doctor who was supposed to attempt to clear Dominic tonight for his SummerSlam match with AJ Styles. Dominic is here to provide more.
Becky has had too many championships. You're not wrong. And now she's Intercontinental Championship. She's held it for ever since she came back, right? That's why I was saying I don't foresee her keeping it past SummerSlam. I think they'll give it back to Lyra, especially with the crowd kind of booing Becky Lynch right now. Imagine they say use sign language. That would be rough, man. That would be rough. I'm not good at sign language. I never practiced. I think that's like a Y. I don't know. Is it a J? See? Y and a J, they all look the same. A, B, A, B. See, the wife knows sign language, not me.
I know quite a bit.
She know the whole alphabet. We'll bring her. She can be my interpreter, so when I'm muted, I'm just going to bring her on. She can sign everything that I'm saying. We're going to do that from now on. There's your job. You're the interpreter. What's funny is before I went live, though, here's some crazy shit. I did a test record, and I could have sworn on the test record there was audio. So one would think if there's audio on a test record, once you click go live, it should be that same audio. I even saw the little, you know, like the little peak. I saw the audio range. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. Everything's the same. And then as soon as I went live, there was nothing. And AW was like, "You're muted, bro." I was like, "Well," and then I went back over to the screen monitor. I was over there looking, and there was no audio bar, no nothing. And I was like, "What just happened? How am I don't know. I don't pretend to get it. I'm just here, just living life." And another epic 2 minutes of ad time. I swear, we just start getting into a match and it's like, hey, commercials. Talk about taking it back to the 90s when commercials were a thing. I guess that helped with, I don't know if that makes ADHD worse or better. Like having commercials, but like, because commercials, I mean, every like 30 seconds is a new ad, right? So it's similar to like scrolling, I guess. You just new thing after new thing. But back in the 90s, like you just didn't mind it as much. Like it went from your favorite TV show to a bunch of ads. Yeah.
You don't really have any ads anymore. You just pay to not have them. So now it's weird to sit and watch.
Yeah, you pay to not have them, and then you watch Netflix on a live stream, and you got ads. Makes no sense, Netflix. Fix yourself. But that's okay. That's my ad rant for the week. Commercials were great back then, AW. You're not wrong. The new ads for the Nerf guns. Polly Pocket crap for the girls. And then more Nerf guns. Or silly string, putty, super soakers, right? Nerf guns, super soakers, Play-Doh, right? There was all kinds of crazy ads, mainly geared towards, well, I guess not geared towards kids, but we were all probably watching Nickelodeon or whatever, and so every ad that you would see, Fox Kids, was all like some cool kid shit that you would want to like go out and do. It was like rollerblading and kids hopping on bicycles, and it was just great. Nowadays, it's like, nowadays the ads are like Activia, and it's like some yogurt shit that got no bunnies and no sprinkles and no cool flavors. It's just good for your gut health. Doctors would recommend 10 out of 10. It's like, bruh, come on. Give me the Trix bunny at least. Yeah, I can't do commercials now. I'm too old. Sock 'em boppers, more fun than a pillow fight. That's dope. Nothing cool now. The A days. I agree, Dan. AW, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, right? I remember distinctly commercials that were, especially, obviously, around every summer, it was like slip and slide commercials. You just see kids sliding on those slip and slides. And they were just so cool, and we never actually got a legit slip and slide. We just had like a tarp and some water and some soap, and we would just create our own slip and slides. It was great.
Yeah, that's how you die.
Yeah, we were dangerous back in the 90s. Wrestling in the front yard and in the backyard. The A days. So now we got Bailey and Raquel Rodriguez battling it out. I don't see Bailey and Lyra winning the titles here tonight. I would be surprised if they do. But sometimes things like that happen on a random Monday Night Raw. She just like Sunset flipped her into her own legs into the ropes. I think she was a little too close. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I mean, Dom looks like he's holding his side a little bit, Michael Cole. I can see him limping every time he tries to go flex, so I don't know. Bailey's on something. I don't know. I don't think she knows where she is. Maybe she got hit a little too hard. She got a concussion. Put her out of her misery, Raquel. Bounce off the ropes. Oh, botch. Kinda.
Slingshot suplex placed perfectly in position for the Prodigy. How's that for alliteration? That springboard moonsault.
All of this looks just a little off. Like the timing on all these are just not that great. This is what we call botch city. I think we're gonna have to break out the botch counter. Baby, get my botch counter. And get me another energy drink. I've been denied all the energy. Okay, that was great. Lyra with the epic leg drop from the top ropes. It should be over. But I don't think they're going to let him lose the titles here. That was an awkward, long wait for a count. Boom into the into the turnbuckle. But I was gonna say we got like weird moves every which way.
Chaotic match, but like not in a good way.
Yeah, seems like it's all over the
It's
place.
like rushed or something.
Uh-oh, don't Google it. What are we not Googling? Oh, that was good. See, Lyra comes through and she puts on some good moves. I think it's Bailey who's just kind of all over the place. I mean, that was a good elbow. Raquel comes in and saves it for the Judgment Day. Good job, Raquel. Uh-oh. Just bought new rollerblades this week. That's what's up, man. I like it. I'm actually on the lookout for some new rollerblades. I haven't had rollerblades since like my teenage years, but I would love to get some. I think that would be a great addition to all my nostalgic stuff. Brink, okay. Get out there. Oh, Raquel Rodriguez just big booted Dominic. He's hurt now for sure. He's never going to face AJ. They might lose the titles. I don't know. Autumn loves the Rhino. Do not go and Google that. It doesn't sound good. Uh-oh. They might just win these titles here, y'all. ECW, yeah.
Who is it? It's AJ. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
AJ attacking Dominic outside of the ring. Get out of here, AJ.
AJ. Here to fucking go check him.
Oh, yes. Becky Lynch to the rescue. How does the ref not see that? Becky's doing it cold. I do not remember Shad. Is it Gassard or Gascord? AJ as in Punk's AJ? Yeah, I wish, man. Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez with the win and retaining the titles as she should. They like to shit on Raquel Rodriguez a lot, so I'm glad that she picked up the win. Finally.
To the main event.
Even though she's the champion, they don't let her win a lot. It's usually like Liv Morgan or even Roxanne over here be picking up the wins. Raquel Rodriguez kind of gets shadowed.
Why is Dirty Dom so scared of AJ Styles?
That's a good question, y'all. Why is Dirty Dom scared of AJ Styles? I don't think he is. I think he's just not.
To fight him.
I think he's just not ready. He's not 100%, so it's not fair for him to go up against somebody.
He's like actively avoiding it.
I mean, look at this guy. Look at him, all bandaged up, all beat up, still goes out there and fights, and what happens? He never wins. Dom's not trying to be like him. Dom's smart.
A little bit more time. But
See?
honestly, this does not need to drag on any longer. I'm done dealing with this. Because it was one thing when Cross.
But see, me, I don't like him. So he could go out there and fight. I'm not really a big fan of I don't even know his name right now.
I missed last week because
Skip my head.
Sam, no.
Yeah, it might be Sam. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Y'all let me know what his name is. I forgot his name.
as far as I'm concerned, we don't need to wait another week, 2 weeks.
He was the guy who was.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Oh,
Sami Zayn.
how did I?
Good
know that
job.
was Sam?
Yeah, I don't give two shits about Sami Zayn. Yep, West Plays just says Sami Zayn. Yep, you already know. I did eventually guess it. It came to my head, but ask the interpreter if she'd just whoop a 50-year-old lady with a soccer mom haircut for no reason. Dom's taking the high road and just turning the other cheek. AJ Styles, a 50-year-old soccer mom. No, what in the Prime Video? Get out of here. We don't want Prime Video. We're live on Monday Night Raw. 50-year-old soccer mom. Yeah, would you fight a 50-year-old soccer mom with a soccer haircut? With a was with the van?
Stupid.
We were just talking about.
The red van.
Hey, my mom was a soccer mom too, and she did have short hair at the time. Talk about the 90s. Woo! That's too good. That was a good one, AW. What do you think, interpreter? Would you fight a 50-year-old with a soccer mom haircut? Or would you be like Dom and just let him run his mouth and just turn the other cheek and walk away?
Knock him out.
Knock him out? She said, knock him out. Mama said, knock that 50-year-old out. Oh, man. Good stuff from AW in the chat tonight. Are y'all going to be watching this Netflix documentary, Unreal? It looks kind of cool. A little behind the scenes. I haven't seen Logan Paul yet since Saturday night main event. Or at least I don't remember seeing him last Monday night. He might have been there. But I'd be missing all kinds of shit. I'd just be talking. So he could have came out. But I thought it was interesting that they put him out there with, who was it? It was Logan Paul.
It was someone random who I also thought was weird. Was it Gunther? No.
No, it wasn't Gunther. But it was random. Damn.
Oh, it was the Scottish guy. What's his name?
Yes, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, it was Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre as a team on Saturday night main event,
Well, he like introduced him or whatever.
which leads me to believe, because I know Drew McIntyre is kind of close with The Rock. He's been promoting his like Project Rock brand. And Logan Paul, The Rock hinted at someone who hit him up after John Cena turned heel and was like, oh, I'll sell my soul in a minute to be like the main guy or whatever. I bet you it was Logan Paul. Like I could see because of that little like tag team, I could see like Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre coming out and being part of like the Rock's stable with John Cena or whatever. Which also leads me to say I could see Seth Rollins doing the same thing. But I mean, he is with Paul Heyman right now.
Not Seth Rollins.
But Seth Rollins is injured.
Yeah.
Or so they say. Y'all let me know if you think that is actually legit. I've seen documentation or speculation online of that Seth Rollins' injury is just a part of the storyline.
No way.
So y'all let me know if you think it's legit or not. I'm dropping hot Cheetos, but I did say that it's going to set it up for him to come back
That's what I said. You
and win the title
Money in the Bank.
because he's the Money in the Bank champion. I was thinking more like WrestleMania if he is legit hurt. But some people are saying that it was a play and he's going to come back at SummerSlam and win out of nowhere.
No.
And that's what kind of people are thinking anyways. If that happens, it'll be crazy. But now Seth Rollins is out.
I just don't think they would be pushing what's his face so hard. If
Braun Breaker, yeah. That was the part that made me think it was legit as well. It's like immediately the night after they came out and said Braun Breaker is the next big thing. So they needed someone to fill that void. But then I think the same night Roman Reigns came back. So
where's Roman Reigns? Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen Roman.
he came back last week.
Yeah, I missed that. I went to bed. I think.
Yes. Yeah, you missed it. So this is a flashback to when this whole thing started.
That, yeah.
When Roman Reigns and Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman were all on the same side.
Roman Reigns, I guarantee you, will not forgive.
AW said, last time I Googled Seth Rollins online, I got in trouble and red flagged. Same with Charlotte and Paige. Now I know why for Paige, but Charlotte and Seth Rollins, I didn't know they had, I'm guessing something similar that you can look up online. Crazy. I hope Americano Grande teams up with Joe Hendry and just dominate the Uso family. It's a long shot, but I think it would be funny. Joe Hendry, I need to see more of Joe Hendry on like WWE Raw. I need to see his goofy ass. And I think he would be good with like Americano Grande because they're both very goofy. That would be a good team up. Uh-oh. He just got wrecked by Raquel Rodriguez.
Stalling all day long and you want to stall some more, but let me tell you something, the stage is going to end one of two ways. Either you're going to give me that Intercontinental title and I'll find a new champion, or you're going to walk with me to medical and you're going to get that doctor's evaluation. Am I clear?
Damn.
Like now. I will see you in medical. I hope.
Finn Balor's like, yeah. Finn Balor's still like low-key hating on Dom. You hate to see it, but Finn Balor just a hater.
Meanwhile, Karrion Kross, Sami Zayn, one-on-one. Sami Zayn's written heavily tape. That's because of the attack with a steel pipe by Karrion Kross a couple of weeks ago.
This is another one of those kind of feuds. Kind of like Sheamus and Rusev that has been kind of going on behind the scenes, a little bit backstage, coming to the forefront. But I'm not really here for it. I think it's kind of filler, to be honest. This is part of the Monday Night Raw. If I had recorded this on a VHS back in the 90s, I'd be fast forwarding through all this shit. Just going zzz, right to the main event. I think I'm gonna start doing that again. I'm gonna hook up an old school VCR. I'm gonna tape Monday Night Raw, and then I'll play it back on a Tuesday and I'll watch it live and just fast forward through all the commercials, fast forward through all the bullshit, and you guys will get a live reaction of all meat, no baloney. They would love to see that. Wouldn't y'all love to see that? Just fast forward through everything. Just gotta hit my DVR. Get my DVR ready. Does your interpreter get into the reality shows like the rest of the girlfriends and wives? I'm pretty sure there's at least one reality show that you like that I know, and you're like, oh, it's my guilty pleasure.
Yes, it's the real estate one.
Yeah, it's like real estate, something of.
Selling Sunset and Selling Orange
Yeah.
County and whatever. Those are great.
Yeah, so it's a reality TV show, but it's selling real estate. So my interpreter, my wife, the businesswoman that she is, even when she watches reality TV, she's watching like business reality TV. So I guess, I mean, that's like as reality as it gets. I want to say there was one like, was it a Real Housewives or was it like a contestant show or something like that?
There was one that I watched that I thought was pretty good that just came out recently. It was like To Be a Millionaire or something like that.
Even that.
And that one
It's
was
all how to make $1 million.
like you don't know who you are. You get chosen randomly to have a box of $1 million, and then you have to like keep it a secret that you're the millionaire, and everyone's trying to hunt you down the whole time.
Yeah, see, it's all business shit. So when she watches reality TV, she'd be watching business, which is wild. That's so funny. Yeah, I guess my reality TV, as far as it goes, is like this. This is my reality TV. Monday Night Raw. This is as real as it gets. But I think I used to watch, I mean, I have seen The Real World back in the day, right? I used to watch like the contestant singer shows, not like the Masked Singer or anything like that, but me and my family would always watch American Idol back when it first came on. But what's the other one where they do the chair spin around with like Adam Levine and the country people and Lady Gaga and all that? I never really watched that one, but I mean, I used to, yeah, no, not the Masked Singer.
It was like the something. I don't know.
But yeah, there's that, right? There's the Masked Singer. There's all the, I don't know if those are technically reality TV shows, but however, we did watch the Logan Paul one,
Yeah.
American Paul or something like that. We started watching that one, which it was actually pretty cool. I kind of liked that reality TV show with like Logan Paul. It was kind of his backstory, how he started off as a YouTuber and would just do all kinds of crazy shit for like reaction and likes and all that. And then him and his brother slowly started like becoming like more business people. And then how one became a boxer and then he became a wrestler, and it was kind of cool. But I feel like those few episodes was like the majority of it. And then it kind of got a little more reality TV like, where it's like, oh, just their everyday lives.
Yeah.
And
He was having a baby.
yeah, they were like throwing a party or whatever. And I was like, that's a little less interesting. I kind of liked more of that like documentary style, like here's from the beginnings to like how he is in WWE. That was like it for me, what I liked anyways.
Who's fighting in the main event?
I mean, the main event's probably going to be Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, but I don't think it's not going to be a wrestling match. Tonight's main event is just talking, essentially.
Oh.
It's going to be Roman Reigns coming back.
That was us. Talk to your doctor about OSA.
This is a smart kid. West Place. Yeah. Wes Plays is a smart guy. He's a smart guy. I was gonna say I think this is the main event, but I mean it could be. It could be like the last actual match, which would be sucky because I don't care about either of these guys. Which is wild. CM Punk came out, started the show off, but I felt like it wasn't really anything crazy. I thought CM Punk was going to kind of come out swinging on Gunther, and they just kind of talked. I kind of missed it a little bit because I was having the issues. But Raw this week has been a little underwhelming, to be honest. Nice clothesline from Sami Zayn. It'd be interesting if Sami actually wins a match for a change. He's usually always losing. But then again, Karrion Kross, I mean, he kind of really doesn't get to wrestle much either. He's more of a behind the stage guy. But the past few weeks, it's been a little more towards the forefront. I'd like to see Karrion Kross get a win, though. Continue shitting on Sami Zayn. I don't care. Sami hasn't really, to me, been interesting since, like, his feud with Kevin Owens. I think they perform well together. But I think Sami Zayn is very much like a Daniel Bryan type. He's there. He's great. He kind of, like, day in, day out puts on performances, but he's just not like that superstar status. It's like a mid-carder. Everybody needs a mid-carder, right? It fills the show. But it's not like you're going to pay to go to WrestleMania to see Sami Zayn in the main event. Now, maybe one day he might be there like Jey Uso was, right? But as of right now, I don't know anybody buying some Sami Zayn merch. But I'm the only one I know who buys WWE merch, so it is what it is. You like who you like, you don't who you don't. But I'm more of I would say a CM Punk fan than Sami Zayn. I would even say I like Karrion Kross more than I like Sami Zayn.
Look at what Scarlett's got. Steel pipe in hand that Cross has used against Zayn in the past.
So you never had to suffer the John Cena and Nikki Bella story? Ms. and Mrs. while trying to go to bed? Yeah, that was some rough WWE times there, man. John Cena and Nikki Bella, the Bella Army. When Miz was must-see Miz TV, right? And John Cena, I mean, John Cena ruled Raw for years. That's cool that you go back and watch old stuff. Oh, Karrion Kross comes away with the win. There we go. Yeah, he knocked him out with the pipe. Good. Keep Sami Zayn on his losing streak. Maybe he'll go to AEW. Yeah. Chad Gable and Grande Americano. I mean, I've never seen them in the same room, But I've also never seen Superman and Grande Americano in the same room. So who knows who Grande Americano is, right? You've never seen me and Grande Americano in the same room. Maybe Epic is Grande Americano. That might just have to be this year's Halloween outfit. Grande Americano. Yeah, R-Truth tried to tell him, and you haven't seen R-Truth since. Where is R-Truth?
Look here. Adam, AJ, I am cleared, and I will see you at SummerSlam.
Yeah, Dom taking out AJ like he should. Let's go. Well, the 50-year-old mom Bobcat got her day. Crazy.
Theo's gone.
Here comes EO.
This is huge news too.
Pauly Shore. I think it's Matt from Encino Man. Hey, could be, man. We don't know who's under that mask.
Tonight, Io Sky, one-on-one with Stephanie McCare live on Netflix.
Maybe this is the main event. I could see this as the main event. Stephanie Valkyr and Io Sky. But it's been sort of a long Monday Night Raw so far. But we are live, so watching it live. I think it started at 8. It's now about to be 10. I think Raw is about 2-ish hours, maybe 3. I don't know if Raw is 3 hours anymore. But it did start at 8. So we should be nearing the end. Look at these Slim Jim commercials. Yeet. I love that they have Macho Man in the background of each Slim Jim commercial. The original snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. It's great.
Options made with proven ingredients to stop hair loss and regrow hair. Formulas are personalized and prescribed by licensed medical providers 100% online. Break tradition with Hims. For regrowth
The interpreter is out of here. That is a good night from the old ball and chain. Good night, wife. Yep. Say goodbye, everybody. She's had enough. WWE's taking too long.
due for 25.
A new contender arrives. You like watching a real man kick ass?
There's always a reason to kill someone. Did he have an obnoxious laugh?
A new hero. It will be revealed.
What do you want, little one?
Yeah, I don't know what this movie is going to be about, but it looks like a very cheesy, I don't know, with Liam Neeson. That looks interesting. I don't think I'll go see it though. Kind of reminds me of like a Austin Powers type. A mix of Taken and Austin Powers, and you get that new movie, The Naked Gun, with Liam Neeson. It's kind of what it seems like.
Before I could use my mind to move a submarine, I had to be born for it. You can be smart, or you can be mean.
Don't try to compare Sami Zayn to, I'm guessing you're talking about CM Punk AW. Yeah, there's no comparison. Sami Zayn and CM Punk don't go in the same sentence. I'm just saying that I definitely like him a lot more. Nothing so far, man. Raw went to commercial, so we're just standing by, waiting to see the next match. But I know it's Io Sky and Stephanie Valkyr. But I'm guessing they probably started the match already and it's like mid-match now. WWE just loves going to commercial break.
And we are in the Bayou City tonight, Space City. This is Houston, Texas. We're downtown. 13,000.
You knew dum dum, you give me gum gum.
Here ringside is Bay City, Texas' own Mexican.
Yeah, they're in Houston tonight.
Single Baby Mad at Me featuring Lil Wayne is available right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And also here in the front row, none other than that man, Houston icon, Mattress Mac is here tonight. Of course, the legend, the owner of Gallery Furniture, huge Houston sports fan, Mattress Mac, front row for Monday Night Raw. Hey Bruce, chat me up about Mattress.
Okay, so they didn't start the match already. I guess they were just biding their time or going around doing their little, hey, here's everyone who's famous who's here at WWE Raw tonight. So they're actually starting the match off. Io Sky and Stephanie Vaquer. Strap in, AW, you're in for a treat.
Anytime you've got arguably two of the best women's wrestlers competing in the same ring.
Turns out the interpreter was the Hun Hun. Tilla the Hun.
Hey, we expect that out of the genius of the Sky and La Primera. I would like to offer
Yeah, she gone. She gone for the night.
other than JC Jane, who not only is the NXT Women's Champion, but also the TNA.
So it's just the boys and Jack, the dog. What's up, Jack? Chill out, boy. Sit. Hang out. Papa Squad, dude. Yeah, the crowd is loving some Io Sky.
Great Electric City for this matchup tonight between Io and Stephanie. Two of the best in the world. Never crossed paths, however, Corey, until they met here in WWE a couple of months ago. You're a fan of the graps, as we say. You've been expecting this. You've been waiting for this for quite some time. And after their first encounter, as you mentioned, ending in a no contest, that's a disappointing finale.
Now we're definitely watching
Who is the best of the
WWE for the plot.
Is it Sky? Look at this. Io Sky, of course, who became a superstar in her native Japan before coming over to WWE here.
This match is all plot based, y'all.
Cut her teeth open
Great storytelling here.
before arriving on the scene in WWE just over a year ago. And I don't think I'm out of line by saying Stephanie Vaquer may be the single hottest superstar in the business right now, male or female. Her ascent to the top of this game happened like seems overnight. And Vaquer now.
She's trying to break down that bridge with her knees, but Io Sky got the reversals like, whoa.
Look at this. Great defense by Vaquer, preventing Sky from obtaining the favorable position. And once again, this straitjacket hold locked in. Most likely won't end the match, but can take a lot out of Io Sky in the process. La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. She could
Almost got a little roll up.
Pasadora blocked by Sky.
There you go.
Roll through now. Shoulders down. Is it enough? Io's got a kick out at two.
Ooh, tripped her up.
Taking a match like this, boy, so close to SummerSlam.
Stepping on her fingers. This match seems a little very fast paced with these two kind of orthodox style female wrestlers.
Sunday. And a combination into the bridge goes Vaquer. And listen, Io knows what she's facing at SummerSlam. She's encountered Rhea many times, never picked up.
Why does my hair keep going into my ear? Huh. Sounds like someone needs a haircut. That means it's probably a little too long there, man.
Greatest cash-ins of the Money in the Bank contract we've seen. Evolution.
Boom! Back body drop.
And you think about what this means for Stephanie Vaquer, who has a championship opportunity at Clash. Oh, look at Io, but still one here. And Stephanie's got a kick. Think of what it would do for the confidence of the Dark Angel, knowing,
Oh, so wing and a miss.
especially if Io wins at SummerSlam. And Vaquer now. Nice takedown.
Almost a botch.
Getting pinning combination.
Turned into a roll up.
Vaquer is so fluid in the ring. All of Stephanie
I will say that, yeah, Michael Cole's right. They're very
measured
fluid.
Well, that drop kick drives.
A lot of their like reversals and movements seem very effortless. Effortless.
Sky suicide dive.
Oh shit, that suicide dive looked crazy.
Starting to fly. Stephanie McCare, fresh off the victory today.
Thankfully, she like caught herself right before her face hit the ground, or we would have seen clean up on IO Sky.
Great situational awareness by Io Sky, broken the official Eddie Arango's count. They're going to continue the assault on the outside.
She's gonna do a moonsault off the ropes. Oh,
Stephanie moves out of harm's way. Now a kick right
damn.
to the side of the head.
Good little super kick.
Into the ring to break the count. Now, Stephanie McCare launches herself off the top rope, flying cross body. Stephanie takes over.
Okay, yeah. I mean, anytime my hair grows crazy, so anytime it's longer than a little bit, that shit starts going behind the ears, in the ears, everything. So I would just say just trim up the sides a little bit, man. You'll be all right. You can let the top grow, but a little hair's getting a little too long on the sides if it's going into your ears.
Are you feeling more fulfilled now that you're back to work? No. Have to take a vacation. Good luck. What do we need luck for? You can't just grab this thing and take a vacation. This is who you are, Hutch. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm here on vacation. I just want a break.
I just want a break. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Pretty sure I've seen this one ad like 3-4 times tonight. It's a cool one though. Dad taking his daughter to her first like hockey game, and then it kind of fast forward to her growing up and becoming like a hockey player. But it's really just a credit card commercial. They're about the plot for sure.
Just feeling a little hoarse. And I can't buy Sprinkles new booties until my paycheck gets deposited. Your banking app is a one-trick pony, Bruce. But with Cash App, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early.
Even Cash App getting in on the WWE game.
Automatically between savings and investments. Thanks, Jay.
They got Jey Uso
Keep Sprinkles?
and Big E doing a Cash App commercial. Crazy. All new episodes of South Park. Blame Canada. Uh-oh. The uncle is back. I think it's South Park's last season, which is like an end of an era. I was watching South Park back in the day when it first started coming on. You're not wrong about that, AW. Seems like I can't watch a single Monday night without just a shit ton of ads. I don't get it, to be honest, man. Like, there's already ads all over the ring. It looks like a Vegas boxing match with how many ads be all over their rings. And what's funny is WWE is going back to Vegas for the next WrestleMania. So if I end up going, I'm sure you'll be there again, AW. But it looks like it's back-to-back years in Vegas.
Almost seemed as though Vaquero was looking for the SVP backbreaker with the double underhook, but instead throwing a curveball Io's way. 2 knees right under the
That was a cool move. She was almost going for like a pile driver. Turned it into a double knee face smash. Whatever you want to call it. Ooh, crippler crossface from Io. Tap, Stephanie. So in a match like this, though, because I was just thinking of like, I was gonna say, oh, like Io should have held it a little bit longer and try to like choke her out or whatever. But Io's not a heel. At least I don't believe she's a heel right now. But then neither is Stephanie Vaquer. So like this match just doesn't, there's no clear heel. There's no, like they're just both face. And so it's just kind of like a lot of these women's division matches are like two sort of faces against each other. Sort of like Bayley and Lyra. Like they're both sort of faces. It just doesn't really like do a lot. There's no story there.
I don't believe you. And look at this now. Nice takedown by Io. Double stomp. Wow.
Yeah, WrestleMania is a experience, West. Especially that last one. Vegas was crazy.
Still work to do. I said it last week. You're looking at one of the best in the world today. Io Sky, the former women's world champion, went for the bullet train attack. Nobody home. He's first to the turnbuckle. German suplex released by Vaquer. Well, I agree with that sentiment you just mentioned, but I'd say we need to double it up. We are looking at two at the very best in the game. No doubt about
That's cool, man. Yeah. It would definitely be cool to kind of chat or whatever in between now and then. I know it'll be in Vegas next year, so I would love to catch up. I do have a Discord, which I gotta kind of get that thing rolling for this channel here.
I don't want to use the word tentative, but almost cautious in their approaches toward one another.
So that would be cool. Kind of get a Discord going.
Sunset flip bomb here. You may only get the opportunity.
Doing it bigger and better. Round 2 in Las Vegas. That would be cool, man. Here comes Stephanie Vaquer's finishing move, pretty much. I equate Stephanie Vaquer very much to like a Sindel from Mortal Kombat. That's the vibe she kind of gives me. Or like Kitana. She has that very like Mortal Kombat style like look to her. Definitely Sindel. But that's cool, man. You guys are gonna go again, WrestleMania. I would love to go a second time. Well, second time in Vegas, that would be dope. Dang, she just put a whole knee onto her throat. So the end of this match is getting wild. The beginning was a little eh. Here we go. She be throwing these knees around like crazy. Could you stay a little longer after this and watch my new WWE videos? Oh, that's cool, man. I forgot that you said you had some new videos out. What is you doing, dog? I could definitely check them out. That would be tight. I'll have to come over to the computer and do it from there or something because I don't have my TV set up to. Oh, maybe it might be on YouTube. But that's dope. I'll try to check it out as soon as the stream is done here. I'm all for that. I made a WWE 2K1. Nice. Yeah, that's what you were saying earlier. You got some views on that? Yeah, keep it going, man. That's it. Io's going for the win.
Feel the urgency of Bakir.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can try to see if I can watch it on stream.
What the hell is Bakir thinking here?
Because the way I have it set up right now is like my phone is just recording
Rope now. She may not.
the video. Ooh, that looked bad. That looked so rough. But I could do like a live react to that on the stream. So like you won't see the video on the stream, but you can see obviously me watching it. So I could just do a little something like that. But that would be cool, yeah. I'll check it out, see if I can pull up my YouTube channel real quick and watch it. What are they doing out here? Chelsea Green's team? They be beefing. Just like last week, Piper Niven just falling off of the ring. Oh, here comes Chelsea Green. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'll try to check it out as soon as I'm done here, which I think we're getting towards the end of Raw. So I'll try to see if I can at least just pull it up. If my account's logged in on my TV, I'll do it from there. If not, I can just do it from like my laptop or something. But that'd be pretty cool. Check those out. Give a little reaction. I'm all for that. Double drop kick to Piper Niven. Get out of here. Piper getting wrecked. See, that's what I'm saying. See, like, they're both kind of faces. So this whole match was like nothing really. Oh, Io gonna turn on her though? But Naomi, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Naomi. But it looked like Io was gonna turn on Stephanie anyways. But Naomi beating her to it. Here comes Rhea Ripley. I guess so. This whole thing just broke down real quick. Everybody out here. Yeah, Rhea ain't got nothing to do out here. She not fighting Naomi at SummerSlam. That knee kick to Chelsea Green before Mommy's finisher. Oof. Yeah, some of these strikes or finishers or like botches just sometimes hard to kind of watch, or like mess ups, like when their face just hits and it's bad, like ooh, that's tough. I guess you got these 3 women helping each other. All right. So it is a triple threat match. I thought it was just Naomi versus Io, but it's going to be Naomi versus Io and Rhea for a triple threat. Huh. All right. And then you got SummerSlam, Gunther versus CM Punk. That's going to be an interesting one. That's the match that I heard or I saw that people are thinking Seth Rollins returns, cashes it in after CM Punk wins, which is like the ultimate takeaway. Screw job to CM Punk. And then you got Jacob and Solo, which they were on SmackDown. Yeah, I guess SummerSlam is kind of a mixture of Raw and SmackDown, right? So it's all right. But yeah, they were over on SmackDown this last week. And then the match out of left field that I didn't see coming at all, Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Crazy. This SummerSlam like title card is just shaping up to be kind of wild. Team Paul or Team Jelly Roll? Definitely Team Paul. I'd rather see. Well, I'd rather see Randy Orton win, but I'm more of like a Logan Paul fan. I'm just not crazy about like Drew McIntyre, and I'm not crazy about like Jelly Roll being a wrestler. So I don't know. That's a tough one to go for, man. Yeah, I think SummerSlam probably should have been one night, but there's just so much like there's so many titles, and I think they want to put all these titles on the line, and there's so many like storylines that are going on right now. They kind of have to split it up into two nights, but I think the storylines right now are better than the ones that were at WrestleMania for sure. Yeah, them breaking it up into two nights. They could have just done one really long night. I don't know about these two night events. I don't know if they're. I would prefer WrestleMania to just be one night, to be honest. I've been kind of wanting to see about going to SummerSlam. It's in New Jersey this year, which is not too far away from Virginia, but I don't know what ticket prices look like and whatnot. And looks like we're finally at the whole reason why we're here to watch Monday Night Raw tonight is Roman Reigns is back, and that's up next. But before that, they got to go to commercial. So at least it's a little WWE 2K commercial with Roman Reigns. But yeah, we got another 2 minutes and 26 seconds of ads until we see Roman Reigns come out. But that would be cool to go to SummerSlam. If I did, it would probably be only one of the two nights, maybe like night one. I got to look at the cards to see which one is like the better night. That's part of like that whole two night thing is one night is usually better than the other. And so it's like, okay, the first night is kind of like that filler. They maybe have like the main event of that first night is really good, but it's usually night two that's like the better night. But at WrestleMania, it was kind of the opposite. Night one, I would say, was the better night, being there in person, anyways. And then watching night two on TV, I was like, oh, yeah, night one was kind of my favorite night of WrestleMania. But I guess that's what you get when you get different nights and different cards and all that. Yeah, I feel that, man. The tickets are probably pretty expensive, and that's why I was looking at, I guess, Regal and Fathom ticket events or whatever. Fandango, too. I think they were putting on, like, if you want to go to the movie theater and buy a ticket to go watch it at the movies, they have it on the big screen. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I would do that just to be like, everybody there is going to be big wrestling fans. If they paid for a ticket to go watch it at the movies on the big screen, everybody's going to be all hyped up, bringing in their title belts, and it's going to be sort of like being there at SummerSlam. So that I would say be like the next best thing, other than watching it like in your living room at home. So if I don't go to the movie theaters to see it, or I don't go and watch it in person, I'm definitely going to be streaming it. So you can catch me here streaming SummerSlam unless I go to one of the events. But I was thinking about it. I was like, hey, for the price of a theater ticket, you go watch it on the big screen, have a great time, have some popcorn, have a few drinks, eat some candy, some nacho cheese for your popcorn if that's your thing, right? Have a good old time. Oh, shoot. Movie theater in the house. I like that, man. That's cool. I'm actually trying to set up, like, in my gaming room or whatever, I'm trying to make that into sort of like a theater setting. So that's what's going to be my little, like, hey, I'm going to watch stuff over there. I don't think that'll be set up by the time SummerSlam rolls around, though. I'm still waiting on, like, the couches, and I got to hang up the TV and all that stuff. But that's cool. You could watch it at your little home movie theater and watch some SummerSlam, probably with your folks. But look who's holding the briefcase now. Seth Rollins still nowhere to be found. That's what I was saying. Yeah. You over here making videos and got a home movie theater. That's funny. I was going to say the same thing too. Okay, Bronson Reed. That's his name. I always forget what his name is. Bronson Reed. Here come the OTC chants. Yeah, Roman Reigns wasn't having none of that. He said, I'm not going to let you say nothing, Paul Heyman. Here come the OTC. Throw the ones up in the chat. Put the epic ones up for the OTC. That's cool. So when you got the house or whatever, it came with the basement, had like its own little movie theater setup. That's tight. Hey, Roman Reigns is here, y'all. Back at it again. The OTC is back in WWE. Ready to whoop some ass. Take some Paul Heyman name. Fans are loving it. Look at that little kid throwing the ones up. It's great. So who attacks Roman Reigns first? Bronson Reed or the big dog over here? Which is what they used to call Roman Reigns, the big dog. Your emotes have palsy. It's just the whole hand. The whole hand is throwing it up. That's funny, man. Yeah, Braun Breaker. Yeah. So you think Braun Breaker's going to attack him as soon as he comes in the ring? I have a feeling all hell's about to break loose. It's going to be on site. Especially if you see Paul Heyman just like dip out of the ring real quick, it's over. AW trying to throw the ones up. Oh, those are great emotes, man. Great emotes. I love it. Yeah, you didn't bring no backup with you or nothing, Roman. Paul Heyman's got his back to Roman Reigns. He's actually telling Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, like, all right, let me talk to Roman Reigns real quick. But I can foresee Paul Heyman trying to talk and Roman just like blast him, and then it's all over. It's over. Roman Reigns usually doesn't do a lot of talking anyways. You think the big dog, the Shield, is better than the tribal chief? So I remember a time when he was the big dog, right? And everybody was like booing him and hated him. I don't think he had as much aura back then. And he was a little awkward, especially on the mic. And so a lot of people just kind of like didn't like him, booed him, all kinds of stuff. But back then, I could see that he was going to be, over time, he was going to be like the future of WWE. I knew that they were kind of grooming him for that, especially him being part of The Rock's bloodline and his family and all that. I was like, I can see, like, they're starting him off with a team, with the Shield, but eventually he's going to be like Brock Lesnar, the next big thing, right? And that's kind of what they're doing with Braun Breaker right now. Starting him off with a team, kind of get him exposure, and then eventually he'll be on his own. And he'll be on like a championship match, and it'll be Braun Breaker, the next big thing. But I mean, people love him as OTC Tribal Chief right now. Like, he's like God mode right now. But even back then, he was still pretty good. It's just people weren't feeling his style. But he did the same shit. Like, back then as he does now, he does the same stuff. He doesn't really talk much on the mic. He lets his wrestling talk for him. Yeah, I saw that. People think Brock is going to come back at SummerSlam. That would be interesting. I know they started selling his merch again. So there's like a lot of signs like that. But I mean, they were selling The Rock's t-shirt at WrestleMania, this last one, and he was nowhere to be found. So things can always change. But I would say that's definitely a kind of like, oh shit, Brock might be coming. They're selling his t-shirt. You never know. But that's what WWE is. You never really know. Like, you can think, you can speculate, you can say all these things like, oh, it kind of feels like they're going to do this, but until it actually happens, like, you don't really know. Because it could be like a for sure thing up until the night of, and then it just, like, the plan changes and they don't do it. Yeah, he got completely canceled for sure. But people always come back from that. They're canceled for a little while, and then it all dies over, and then people come back. Cancel culture sometimes lasts for a really long time, but then people forget or they get over it. They move on to the next thing, and then somebody else gets canceled, and then you see someone like Brock Lesnar come back. Look at Paul Heyman trying to kiss some ass. You sold out. Roman Reigns took the mic from him and said, all right, enough talking. You done. But he ended it with, I love you, my tribal chief.
There's one thing I forgot to do. H-Town!
He said, forget all that. Look at Braun is like not having it at all. Yeah, the crowd loving. Then some Roman Reigns. That's all he's got to say, really. Like, he don't got to do much. Paul Heyman kissing ass, bro. He said, this guy. What in the world? Make up your mind, Paul Heyman.
What was he talking about? You want me to lead? A few years ago, I would have said those are wise words from a wise man, but you're not a wise man anymore. You're just a dumbass.
Damn. Say you're just a dumbass. Yeah, Roman Reigns wilding on Raw.
You might want to listen up. Sit under the learning tree and write this down because he's about to do the same thing to you.
Yeah, Cody played Stardust. Yeah.
Because in a few
I mean, Vince McMahon back in the day did some shit.
He's gonna take all the credit.
And they're talking about bringing him back. So WWE forgives everything. CM Punk came back.
Listen, I've heard a lot of people.
Seth Rollins was in a Nazi cosplay. Damn.
Tribal chief.
And that's the thing about wrestling is like
Firmly.
they do a lot of shit on here that like people forget about.
The only
Trial and
reason
error.
I'm the tribal chief is because they still acknowledge me.
He said he's not the tribal chief because of Paul Heyman. He's the tribal chief because of the fans. I mean, Paul Heyman helped him get there, though. He wasn't over until Paul Heyman came along. AW's right.
The greatest champion to ever step foot in this ring.
WWF was wild back then. Mark Henry. Was it Mark Henry and the Fabulous Moolah or Mae Young? I think it was Mark Henry and Mae Young. Speaking about them again.
No, I mean, look at him. How could he? Honestly, come on now.
Something about sexual chocolate. I don't know. It was crazy.
Solo did.
Those were the days, man. AW knows.
Sammy even helped out. I knew he'd love that one. But yeah, I lost that title. I did. It only took 4 years, but I lost it. And you told everybody that I tuck my tail and I go off and I do whatever, but no. I went home to continue to raise the future bloodline.
Talking about the future bloodline. Okay.
Brings me to family. You see, when we talk about the bloodline, that's all it is family. You see, the dumbass here.
Roman Reigns doing some talking tonight.
Another faction or something, or we're just some wrestling group. Nah, you could create those, but you couldn't create the bloodline. No, that was God's work.
Oh, shit.
With all that, I ain't gonna say it again. Back up, son. But you wanna know something?
Remy Pyrie, hello, welcome. AW said poor guys with 2-story houses. And then Wes says, oh guys, hey, by the way, I'm trying lobster tomorrow. Oh, enjoy that theater, man. Shit is crazy.
Made you a part of our family. You were chosen family to me. I gave you a
Chosen family, Roman Reigns says.
You do. You're damn right. He threw it all away.
Yup.
He threw it all away. You want to know what he threw it away for? He threw it away for a best friend
Seth Rollins.
he hadn't even talked to in over a decade. And you betrayed
Oh,
him.
CM Punk, yeah.
Nah,
He betrayed him too.
don't ever come out here. This is what the history books need to understand. Don't ever come out here and say, I ruined the bloodline. I didn't ruin the bloodline. This dumbass did.
He said, I'm not going to say it again. Back up, son. Oh, Braun Breaker. Here we go. Paul Heyman, the way he put the mic in his hand right now. Braun ain't got nothing to say. What he gonna do, bark at him?
Listen to me, Roman. Get this through your thick skull.
Crowd don't want to hear Braun.
Look around. We don't want you here anymore.
The old dog.
5 years ago. That was your prime. You're just taking up a spot standing in my ring.
Ooh.
And I'm glad that you didn't take his offer because I know that Paul won't stab me in the back. You want to know why?
Sure.
I hold value in this place. You're worthless. I'm the big dog now. I'm the top dog.
He said, you know, guys, we could talk about this.
WWE. I'm the man around here now. So do what you do best, Roman. Turn around
Yeah, they're trying to talk, but
and leave.
it's gonna turn into a fight. For sure. Ain't nobody ganging up on nobody. You good, West. You good. You know, AW just likes to play around. He said that's child abuse. No, none of that here, man. We just watching some wrestling, having some fun, man.
I didn't hear any of that trash you just said.
Nice, nice. Roman over here just.
I honestly don't think your mic was working. If you need to say it again, please use mine.
Boom! Superman punch from Roman. Braun Breaker is wrecked. Here we go. Yeah, Roman was like, I'm done with all the talking.
And Breaker with a spear. Braun Breaker levels Roman Reigns with a spear. And Heyman.
Yeah, I'm sure Jey Uso is going to come out of nowhere. He always does.
Reed and Breaker double teaming Roman.
But Roman, I mean, helped him last week, so that makes sense.
Watson, Reed, and said that
Here comes Jey Uso.
Rhode Island.
West called it.
Trying to do there before family came to help Roman out.
4 letters, 1 word.
Jey Uso
It's eat time. Super kick. So we all know that's going to be the tag team at SummerSlam, which I really didn't want a tag team, but
taking the fight to Braun.
him doing the whole, doing sort of like the too cool, but then doing the spit in the hand like The Rock, that's pretty cool. I like that he kind of took that, incorporated it. That's tight. Looks like I'm a little behind because it said the live event had ended, but it's still going. But that's pretty much the end of it. Monday Night Raw is coming to an end, and just like Wes said, Jey Uso coming out of nowhere, helping out Roman Reigns. But that's what happened last week too. So they're setting up for SummerSlam. Looks like it's going to be a tag team, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I don't know if it's going to be night 1 or 2, but looks like it's pretty cool. Jey Uso comes out of nowhere. Hey, you ready? Oh, you guys are a few minutes behind. Yeah, no spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, I was a few minutes behind. I didn't know that was going to be happening. But just as requested, I'm going to try to see if I can get West, your YouTube channel up. See if I can find that real quick. And then at least see if I can watch one of your videos to do sort of like a live react to your most recent WWE. I think it's the 2K one. So just give me a moment here. I'm pulling it up on my TV. I don't know if I'm logged in, but it's gonna take a second. Oh yeah, we up here. We in here. Let me turn this down real quick, just so I don't get no craziness. It's the Royal Rumble now. Yeah, see, told you, AW. AW just be having some fun. That's all that is, man. Ain't nobody ganging up on nobody. We like to keep it fun up in here. So let me look you up on YouTube. Go to your channel real quick, West. And we'll get that going. But AW, appreciate you in the chat tonight, man. Looks like we had a few more people up in here. Randy Pyre 7. Dadan, appreciate all y'all for joining tonight's live stream. Hopefully we see Dadan back soon. Let's see, I think it's West Plays. Is it 77 West Plays? Let's see. This might be you. Let's see what we got here. I think you said it was your most recent one. Make sure I got the correct one, man. Oh, West Plays. Just West Plays. Okay. Got you. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if this is you. Give me 1 second. Hey, look. It's my old videos. It's so interesting watching my YouTube or like being on my channel while I'm on YouTube. It's crazy. You have to forgive me. I don't really do things like this all the time, but we will get it up and rolling for you, my man. Do a little live react of your most recent video. Since you asked so nicely, I would love to do that for you, man. Figure Royal Rumble, okay. Oh, out here messing up. Let's see if we got the right one. If we're able to find you, my man. But Monday Night Raw wasn't too, like, tonight it was like so-so. It was all right. Yeah, there we go with the Dino. 73 subs. Okay. Yeah, I believe I'm subscribed to you. So, yeah, okay, yeah. We found you, man. West Plays. WWE action figure Royal Rumble 2025 match. Is that the one you're talking about? Or is it the playing 2 Royal Rumbles as Randy Orton, episode 1? You got some cool stuff here, man. Let's go ahead and find the WWE. Ooh, looks like, was it the one from 5 minutes ago? The figure? Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what you got here, man. Okay, all right. Okay, look at this little live setup, this little setup you got here, man. The ring is looking tight. I love that little red mat underneath it. Dude, this takes me back to playing with WWE figures in my garage. Back in the day, I had a whole ton of WWE figures. Let's see. Who is it? Okay, making his debut. That ring looks pretty cool, man. You got your little light set up, your black wall there. It's pretty cool, man. You're doing your thing, brother. I'm gonna do a review on my shelf. That's cool. Okay, looks like you got it all set up on a table with like a little red sheet there. The tribal chief himself. I like your commentary, man. That's cool. Look at Roman Reigns coming through. Oh, so it's Roman Reigns and LA Knight in the ring. So this is your most recent video. That's actually funny enough in the theater room. So he's putting on a whole show, wrestling figures, WWE 2025 in his theater room. Look at you go, Wes. That's cool, man. He's Roman Reigns. Yeah, this is cool. This definitely takes me back to when I was younger. And man, I would be in there with my wrestling figures. I would have like The Rock, Kurt Angle, Rob Van Dam, Stone Cold, and I'd just be smashing them together, playing wrestling. Looks like your wrestling ring is better than mine used to be back in the day, though. Which would have been really cool if we had like, if we could have done this, or like if I could have done this back in the day when I was like very young with my wrestlers, putting on shows like this in my basement or my theater room. This would have been very cool to do. So it's cool that you get to do it and you get to put it on your YouTube. And hopefully you keep doing videos like this and you just get better and better and better and you keep doing it, gain more experience. This is cool, man. Oh, you got a third member coming into the ring now? Where's the referee, man? This is chaos. This is cool, though. This is making my day and night. Hey, man, that's what we're here for. Have a good time, you know. Just a couple people online helping each other. I appreciate you, man. So I'm more than happy to watch this and check out your channel. Look at you doing your own thing. I was gonna say, so this must be like a Royal Rumble. Okay, that's what it says. WWE action figure Royal Rumble 2025 match. Oh man. He's been doing the countdown for the Royal Rumble. So you know what's cool is back in the day, oh, here comes Cody Rhodes. Back in the 90s, they had like the entrance. It was called the Titantron or whatever. And my friends had one, but I didn't have one. And so they had like the entrance ramp where you could put the wrestlers on there, and whatever wrestler was on there, it had like metal on the bottom of the feet of the wrestlers, and that would activate their entrance music. And it was so cool. So I could see something like that you could do. But I don't know if they sell those, like if they're similar nowadays where the entrance music comes out. But that could be like a part of your Royal Rumble there. But this is pretty cool, man. Doing your own thing, having some fun, putting it on video. That's cool. I would have never thought to do that as a kid. I was just in my basement, just hanging out, playing with my action figures in my own world. But you got lights set up. It's like your own little production, man. I'm liking it. Yo, extremely late Dax, what is up? Dan is back. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Soon I'm going to make a WWE channel. Dax, welcome to the show, man. Wes Plays is or requested me to check out his YouTube channel and just see one of his latest videos that he was working on. It's sort of like a WWE action figure, kind of Royal Rumble playthrough is something that he's working on. I guess he plays with his action figures in his theater room, and he has like a whole little setup on a table and lights and everything, and kind of doing similar to what we like to do here, right? But he's playing with his wrestlers, and it's just a kid having some fun. And so I wanted to go and kind of do a live react to his most recent video, which is pretty cool, man. Kudos to you putting it online, putting yourself out there. It looks like you're having all kinds of fun. So I'm happy to be able to watch it with you, man. But Dax, welcome to the show, my friend. It's good to see you. AW was up in the chat. Wes had his uncle Dan join. A couple others joined throughout the night. Raw was a little bit tonight, but the ended it with a bang. Roman Reigns came out. I don't know if you got to see it tonight, Dax, but it's all setting up for SummerSlam to come. Look at this Royal Rumble that you are putting on in your theater room, man. Really cool. Oh, no problem, no problem. The dance says starting tomorrow. Okay, yeah, you were watching the show. That's cool, man. Glad you were able to watch the show. Yeah, I just put on earlier that I was going to go live tonight, so I wasn't sure how many people were going to be able to join, or like, I got to stop doing things like the day of, at least maybe the day before, just so it has a little bit of notice for people. But most of the time, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to go live. But I'm trying to be on a little bit more of a schedule. But this Friday night, I'm going to try to do SmackDown again, so at least Monday and Friday. So I'll do my best to put it out Thursday if I'm going to be going live Friday. So that'll be my next upcoming live stream as of right now. But it's good to see you, Dax. Hope you're doing well, man. We were just hanging out, having some fun. I got to hang out with all of them and drink my energy drink and eat some hot Cheetos and watch Raw. And now I'm just kind of reviewing or live reacting to this video here. But it's getting a little late, so I'm going to have to cut it for the night, and I got work tomorrow in the morning. So with all that being said, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who joined the live stream tonight. You guys make it extremely exciting and make it able to do what I'm doing here. Without the support from people like you, it'd just be me talking to a camera, talking to nobody. So I appreciate you guys. Like I said, next live will probably be Friday Night SmackDown. So I look forward to seeing you guys this Friday night. And if you haven't done so already, if you're new to the channel or just happen to stop by and see tonight's live and you like what you saw, feel free to give a like, hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. And until next time, friends, my name is Eddie, the epic one, your friendly neighborhood 90s kid. Until next time, friends. Now that was epic. Have a good night, y'all.